going on, guys? It's Dalton Brown here with my 2020 Kentucky archery buck. 3 years of history with this deer, a lot of encounters, trail camera pictures, time spent hunting this deer, watching him grow. Really cool experience and a really cool deer with a really cool story. So I'm going to get into that, show you guys the video, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Bet.
So here he is as a 3-year-old in 2018, and then I got a picture of him next to his 4-year-old rack in 2019. You can see the similarities, you can see the differences. I'm pretty sure this deer was injured jumping a fence. He didn't have testosterone, so he stayed velvet year-round is why I make that assumption. You can see his left side was way behind his right side. I've never seen anything like it and really didn't think much of it until we got into December of 2019. We were doing a little doe hunt, had an encounter with him. My buddy glassed him through the binoculars, confirmed that it was him. He still had all of his rack, and I think we rolled into like 4 or 5 days later. We gathered some more pictures of him, and again, he had lost half of his left side. So one may think that he may have broke his rack or, injured it. But when he does this 2 years in a row, I'm thinking this deer just shed. And to watch one do that, I've never seen anything like it. And I'm sure most of you haven't either. But we roll in, getting into our 2020 prep work. So this is the farm that I was hunting. He definitely stayed close. I don't think the deer traveled far, not having testosterone. He didn't rut. His range wasn't very far. Seen him, had numerous sightings in this field here. The ridge behind the hardwoods, I'm 90% sure is where he bedded. He was on camera basically every day or every other day. And the most history I've definitely had with an animal. And to get to watch him grow, this was him at 5.5 years old. Grew a ton of mass, really blew up. 26 extra inches of points from his non-typical points, so that was really cool. We roll into September 1st. The wait's over. He's 15 yards under my tree stand. I had 2 jobs: get the deer on camera and make the shot. So these were 2 things that just never came together that day. I had a good angle on him from my view, but from the camera's view, it just wasn't working out. By the time I got the camera on him and was able to make a shot, he had already figured out that something was going on, and I had to watch this deer run away from my tree stand on the opening day of season. So that's really discouraging. A 5.5-year-old buck runs out of your life. Sometimes you never see him again. Luckily, he showed back up. I had him nocturnal, so I'm assuming he was a little spooky in the area, but he was still coming in. So, it's a good sign. We kept hunting the deer hard. Putting out feed. Obviously, it's legal to bait in Kentucky. So we had him coming in. I knew where he was staying, and I knew where he was ending up in the evenings. It was just a matter of catching him coming down the path that I was hunting. So I had these 2 bucks he had been running with. They showed up and he was nowhere to be seen. So that was super, super discouraging. I had to watch them come through, past both of those deer, and was waiting on him. We had hunters out the ridge from us, so me thinking anything can happen, but we kept hunting hard. We had this field that we were hunting get mowed, so they cut the hay out of it, and little things like that can deter deer, and I was really nervous about that. But this was September 11th, the same day they cut the hay, and the buck that he walked out with on September 1st is the first deer I see. 7:30, good daylight, and next thing I know, this deer is in my lap. Probably a good thing I didn't get to see him. I didn't anticipate. I didn't have time to get nervous. And he's 25 yards broadside, and I've got a camera on him. Now, mind you, I'm self-filming, so that's why it's a little shaky there on the shot, but we actually did go back, watch the footage, and I presumed I actually hit him high. My buddy argued with me, told me I center punched this deer. We had good blood on the arrow, and just didn't have much of a blood trail, so that's why I was a little discouraged. And we go 80 yards, and he's right there. I put my hands on this deer. It's one of the best feelings I've ever had. Watching this deer for 3 years, being a young hunter, not kind of teaching myself along the way as I go. It was really cool for me to put everything together and to have a hunt go down like this, with footage, history, and everything you could ask for in a whitetail. He's got mass, velvet deer, cool deer that stayed velvet year round. And for me to be able to harvest him is definitely a once in a lifetime experience. And I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. There's gonna be a lot more where this came from, and I want you guys to really look into filming your own hunts. Not only can I share it with other people, I can go back and I can watch it myself. So reliving this is something that's really cool for me to get to experience as well. Here's some more pictures, and I hope you guys enjoy.